Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a video. Life is life, just got a lot going on right now. I haven't really had my heart in a lot of this stuff lately, so just kind of been trying to go through the motions and get through some things. But I figured I would take an opportunity to at least throw something up and introduce to you three of the holdbacks that I have from the Atlas Cross Callisto clutch this year. Three of my favorites. These ones are like the absolute home runs for me, for what I'm looking for. There are some others that I'm keeping from this clutch, but I'm going to share these three, which is a 1.2. So one male, two females. First up, we're going to look at the male here. So this guy has a lot of really, really awesome qualities that I like. Obviously, being sideswipe, he's got, the very clean sides, but he has almost like a honey ghost type hue to him, and I'm not sure how much of the color we'll be able to pick up. Unfortunately, it's wintertime here, so we can't do natural light. It's taken off on me here. But I think you guys can see enough where he's got real like caramel and creamy colors, especially his side swipe area there. It's not really orange, it's not really yellow, it's a very caramel color, which really seems to bode well in the past on some babies I produced with similar qualities. Plus this baby has a little bit, not quite an orange head, but a lighter color head with a little bit more peach and orange color in it that I really like. So just a lot of quality here that I really enjoy. Let's see if we can't move a little over here. My kitchen's a disaster right now. I'm in the middle of redoing a bunch of stuff in my house, but just trying to change up the lighting a little bit to show this guy off a little bit better. Hi, bud. Obviously, super cool baby. A little bit swimmy and things like that, but not a biter, not a jerk at all or anything. The babies this year have been really great overall as far as temperament goes. I only have one baby that's really a big pain in the butt, but just very solid dorsal on this one, which obviously I like a lot. Obviously the very clean sides of the side swipe. Hi. And like I said, personality-wise, these guys aren't bad. You can see he's a little annoyed, but they're not out to get anybody or do anything. He's just not all that confident just yet. That'll come with a little bit more age and size, but considering I don't really mess with them very much, really cool baby. So now we'll grab the girls and take a look at them. All right, so this is the first girl. She's got a little bit of a pink belly right now, and that is because she really destroyed her tub recently, and I cleaned it. She's clean now, but she definitely really destroyed it. And right now I've been so fucking busy balls to the wall that I'm really only able to get to the babies, once or twice a week, not as often as I like to, which is every couple of days. So if they really make a mess, I'm not getting to it as quickly as I would like to. And so sometimes that will happen when they are, it's not just from being wet, it's from being wet and dirty. And in this case, she must have blown up her tub right after I cleaned. And so she sat on it for probably 3 days before I was able to get in there. But once again, a lot of similar qualities to the last male. She's a little bit different in hue and color, and I don't know, like I said, the indoor lighting sucks. I hate shooting stuff indoors because it just doesn't look good, especially the lighting in my house. But really cool colors here, a lot of stuff going on. She's got a little bit of a broken dorsal. It's pretty solid overall, but you can see through there, it's obviously a little bit broken up. Just very classic side swipe looking stuff here. Now the importance of this clutch that's different from every other side swipe clutch that I've done is this one was side swipe to side swipe. And so at this point, side swipe is probably just a dominant trait, but nobody's really taken the time to explore that and see what happens with these side swipe to side swipe babies. If there is an incomplete dominant form, it could visually look pretty much the same. Maybe there's little cues that we don't know about. So I have to hold some of these back and mess around with them and breed them and figure out what's going on. But this little lady, the moment she hatched, I knew she was going to be one that I was going to keep. I just really liked her. Her color has changed quite a bit after her first shed. And just her growing up a little bit over the last couple of months as well. So she's definitely changed, but I really like kind of the nature of her pattern in there. Like I said, it's really hard to pick up in this lighting. It just really tough, but just real funky, milky, dreamy colors in there. that I think I can do a lot with, given a little bit of time and the right pairings down the line. I'm not sure what I'm going to pair these guys to, because part of the whole thing is not putting them to other side swipes, because if it is, your super form of side swipe and you put it to another side swipe and you get all the side swipes, you're not 100% certain. But if you put this animal to a non-swipe animal and get all the side swipes, then you're getting somewhere with figuring that stuff out. So the first time these animals will be paired will be to non-side swipe lineage animals. But then also you have to be careful what you pair them to when you're trying to figure stuff out. So like putting it to a marble wouldn't make a lot of sense, or a super stripe, for instance, that's already too close to side swipe, or an ocelot. So I really have to kind of pick some stuff that's outside the realm of that and figure out what I can do with it. Obviously, I have some animals to do that with, but it may also mean at some point picking up something else that I know is from a genetic line that's completely different. I'm just trying to show off some different positions of her. But same as the last male, she's actually a little bit more confident than he is. But once out, she is. When she's in her tub, she's probably the most nervous of the three, and still not nervous at all. I mean, I can reach right in and pick her up as I did for this video, but she's definitely the one that hesitates the most in her tub. Once she's out, she's pretty rock solid. As you can see, I'm doing whatever I want here, and no issues. She doesn't care. So we'll get the last female. Played around a little bit with the positioning again. This girl's the busiest bodied, so she's going to be the toughest to film, but she's also my favorite from this clutch. She's got a pretty orange head, which isn't going to show in this video. And actually, after she shed, it's the least orange that it's been right now so far since she hatched. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops. I really didn't expect much in the way of orange heads out of this clutch. Now, Grandma Electra does have a pretty orange head, like really, really orange. And Callisto obviously got a little bit of that from her, but not a whole tremendous amount. I'm hoping this snake's not going to go to the bathroom. But the side swipe on this one is super clean, super cool. She's got a lot of really awesome contrast. You can see she's a little bit bigger than the other two babies. She's a pretty big unit. Now, all three of those babies are fantastic eaters, so it's not so much that. This girl just really has put on size a little bit more. And not because she's my favorite. I swear I'm not, no preferential treatment with food or anything. She's just really, really sizing up very fast. And another really, really nice solid dorsal. And one of the things that I think makes a lot of this side swipe stuff really cool, that's kind of subtle and a lot of people don't pick up, but it's that white line. Like right there going down the snake. I'm sorry, I'm giving you the middle finger, but that white line, that really, really helps create a lot of contrast with a lot of different looks that we do with these guys. Hi, what are you doing? I'm just gonna get swimming. They don't like being held up in this position sometimes, but it's the best way to show them off. So we just got to work them through it. And over time, as I build more and more trust with these guys, obviously it'll get a lot easier to do this with more consistency. But you can see a lot of that really cool coloration that she's got. I mean, I really love her tail going down, and she has a really, really nice solid dorsal. Really, really, really perfect one as far as I'm concerned. Almost exactly what I would pick, head to tail, no breaks, nice and thick towards the tail. I love when the tail stripes get that real thickness down near the tail and really kind of take over. I think it's really cool looking. So very, very happy with this baby. Very happy with all three. Really looking forward to doing some work with them. And as I said, we'll have to put them to non-side swipe stuff. So I'll have to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. But obviously with these females especially, I have 3 years plus before I have to start thinking about that. And the male, I've got another 2 years at least. So really not anything to think about immediately. One of my other favorite things with some of this side swipe stuff is the neck speckling that you get. And speckling might not be the best word for it. She's really got it good. And of course she won't show you her neck right now because short tails have to be as uncooperative as possible. She also has screaming oranges going down the side of her neck, which really aren't going to show up very well. I think you can see them a little bit, but I can't really get the lighting right to pick those up. Plus the camera always struggles picking that stuff up anyhow. but just really, really great coloration. I swear to God, they know like what you're trying to do with them, and they have to do the opposite. It's just a thing. But yeah, I really like the necks on the side swipe stuff because they often get that broken up pattern before it breaks into this solid, you know, wiping out of all their typical side pattern. So just a fun morph to work with, in my opinion. Obviously, my favorite among the Borneo stuff. It's the core of all my projects with them. Just really, really enjoy seeing what I can do with it. And I think this girl's going to be a real fantastic animal as an adult. I think she's going to be really pretty because she's really pretty now. And same thing, you know, good temperament. Like I said, she's a little swimmy, but you can see I can poke and pet and do whatever. And yeah, she's firing back like that, but she's not biting. She's not racing away. And here she goes going to the bathroom. I said it was going to come. Here it comes, which is also probably why she's being so swimmy. So you can see she's going to the bathroom as we speak. I can typically just sense when they're going to go. She wasn't even really sitting that heavy down there. I could just feel the movement in her body. And it's just the way they move their muscles down there. You can kind of just tell they're trying to work it out. I'm just trying to keep her over the tub because I don't want it on my table. But that's probably why she's been so swimmy this entire time, is because she knew that was coming. And sometimes I also think that they get that swimmy because it helps them move it along and they kind of use this as an opportunity. It does stink because I just cleaned her tub yesterday, but we're going to have to clean it again now. She's pushing, pushing, pushing. She's got almost all of it out. She's about to drop a piece soon, and then maybe one more piece after that. Hang on. I got you. But I'll cut this video short in a second. There's no reason why you guys have to sit here while I'm waiting for her to poop. Let me know which one of the three is your favorite and why. And I want to hear, you know, what qualities you notice from their parents. I'll put some pictures of the parents maybe in this video somewhere, just so that you guys can kind of get a good look at them in case you don't know Callisto and Atlas that well. If you're new to the channel or just don't remember my animals that well, stop wiping your butt on me. Got one more going. There it goes. You're almost there. Push. So let me know in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. I can't make any promises right now. Like I said, life's an absolute disaster in just about every sense of the word, and I'm just run ragged. But I just wanted to check in and show off these guys for you. So we'll see you soon.